July 20th. You made it. Perfect. Grab a coffee and let's get smarter together. We are still going on about time here, like all week, and about entropy. Today's question is, what are strategies to be a persistent object in a system in which entropy and thus disorder constantly rises, but that therefore offers the possibilities of rising complexity and novelty? You could translate the sentence I just said as very easily as, how do we survive in a creative chaos? Everything changes constantly. There will be failures and hits and greatest hits. And as always, it is worth stressing, we humans are not observers from the outside. We are the ingredients that are in the mix. Okay, there are two strategies. The first is to be a pattern made of atoms that are themselves more or less stationary, like in a crystalline structure. That's called microstasis. And an example would be, of course, a stone. Gravity has brought it together, now it is, and it will be until some forces of the environment have worn it down. Then the individual atoms can go on and become a part of another pattern. But mainly, matter trapped in microstatic patterns has to wait until the star it is a part of falls into a black hole or turns into a black hole until it can fulfill its desire to become part of an ever bigger pattern in which all parts down to the smallest are in their lowest possible energy state, whilst they are all at an equilibrium with each other. Let's call this a very passive strategy, like waiting for plate tectonic to bring the bus to you. The second strategy involves being a pattern that persists even though the individual parts are constantly moving and changing. That's called homeostasis, and our body is an example of this. We constantly take things in. The air we breathe, the food we eat, the UV light photons from the sunlight. Just as we release things again. Inside our body, we turn one form of energy into another, constantly adding and subtracting to the pattern that we are. What keeps it from breaking apart and allows it to actively seek ways to become part of a bigger, stable pattern. What we do is challenge the novelty that an increase in entropy brings along to a dance. We are taking chances with random searches that offer the highest payoff, but also harbor the biggest risks. So part of the search is to offset the risk, something that luckily aligns with the overall goal of forming ever bigger patterns, because it is cooperation. It's an active strategy, one that increases the entropy because we take single chunks of energy and take them apart to discover the information we're in. That will help us to find the bigger patterns we can become part of. The difference in entropy is life, is exploration. Explore, also known as think. Make a habit out of thinking. Let's turn thinking into the norm again. Like, comment, share, and follow, lest you miss a single opportunity to improve yourself and society. Once you do, we meet again at the coffee pot.